A few hours after the battle outside Saveara, the three druids sat at a stone table in the Gemstone Tavern. A map of Atlas Ire rested on the table. To the bottom left was the town of Zepho. Further forward was Grendel, and to the far end was the mountain range. Galerin stared at Saveara as she focused on the map. She noticed the static eyes of the druid and asked,
"Are you upset about the fight? Look, after being drowned and electrocuted, it's only fair I put my foot on your back and stretch you out."
Please don't say gross things, and that's not what I was thinking about. I was thinking, how old are you?
I'm 18. Why do you ask?
Galerin's eyes widened at the answer.
It takes decades for wizards to get powerful. How are you only 18 years old?
I trained under incredibly powerful teachers. From 11 to 18, I trained in magic and my martial arts.
She said as she made her orange soul energy flow like water around her body in a shimmering sheen, an application of soul energy that only a monk could utilize.
That would explain your lack of people skills.
Saveara looked up from the map, her eyebrow raised.
My people skills are sufficient for those I actually cherish. That number happens to be small.
Dyler and Juries came to the table and placed 4 mugs on the table. 2 were Grey Mountain Ale, 1 was Green Lily Brew, and the last one was simply water.
Here you go, ladies.
So what were you two talking about? Juries asked.
Galerin took a sip from the mug of Lily Brew and answered.
We were talking about how you owe me 20 silver juries. She's 18.
No, really? Damn it, I thought she was 24.
Let's get serious, people.
Dyler said as everyone nodded and sat down. Saveara placed her finger on the mountain and said,
This is clearly their base, but we need a plan to kill them all. Their numbers are likely very high.
The last count of the orc population was 800,000.
Juries said as he chugged his entire mug.
Damn.
You seem excited at the idea of killing damn near 1 million orcs.
1 million, 10 billion. They're an issue that needs to be dealt with.
Sadly, she's correct. Dyler drank half of his mountain ale. But what I can't understand is why. Ever since Taurus came to power, the orcs laid down their arms, became our people, and have prospered for centuries. Why throw all that away?
Saveara pulled out her Unimite shard, now filled with the souls of the battalion, and said,
I might be able to find out.
What is that?
An Unimite amulet capable of holding the souls of the dead. I could go through the memories of these souls and gain knowledge.
I don't like using souls, and you keep them from passing on.
What I do with the souls of the wicked is none of your business. Saveara turned to Dyler. Do you want answers or not?
Humph. It's your choice.
Saveara held her Unimite crystal in her hand. It glowed bright white with the souls of the orc battalion. She spoke the incantation. She connected her mind to the minds of the orcs, rooting through their memories. From the blackness of closed eyes, she saw previous random events from the orcs' point of view. She saw a large farmland that grew wheat and corn, surrounded by stone. She felt the exertion of working soil, smelled the pungent odor of fertilizer, and heard the tunes of fellow farmers. Through another memory, she heard the silence of the tunnels and saw numerous veins of silver, gold, iron, and crystal outcrops. Another memory was of an orc soldier in a large army who stood in formation. And while the formation was silent, the smell of musk and iron permeated the chamber. She saw a large orc standing above them, all that stood above the rest, and beside a slender man wielding a scepter. Feelings of pride and joy washed over her as she saw the muscles and armor of the leader, whom she surmised to be Fornius. A mixture of fear and curiosity washed over her as the chieftain swallowed a worm, and excitement shot from her mouth like a siren as he stood brimming a baleful green miasma from his body. Her cheering melded with the others and echoed through the mountain tunnels. The final memory she witnessed was an orc captain kneeling down at a wriggling neonine larva on a leaf. She lifted the worm and opened her mouth wide to accept the eldritch parasite. She could feel its spiked carapace run down her throat. Something inside her spiritually was lost and replaced with a deep, endless hunger, and a baleful green miasma ran through her body. Saveara returned to her mind and began to stumble. Psychic resonance will always be a strain on her marred mind.
Fucking hell.
What happened? What did you learn?
The orcs have all been corrupted by Fornius.
Fornius.
He is an incredibly powerful arc wizard. He lived for eons, as he is a precursor, specifically an Eidolon. He is an evil, egotistical, mad scientist. He was also my old master.
The druids went silent, and Dyler spoke up.
Can we beat him?
You don't have to worry about beating him. I killed him a while ago in Caduceus. Well, me and my darling Nelio.
Nelio Algrim? Grandson of Derek, the youngest son of King Algrim. The great inventor Gardenia. That Nelio Algrim?
Yes, the one and only. He needs the mountains the orcs live in. The ore and other gemstones will let him build more automatons for our war with the Darkin.
That's why you're here.
Yes, he is still back home working on new innovations. I volunteered to come here to clear out the hostile orcs and establish a mining facility.
All by yourself? Why?
Because I want Neo to have his resources and not stress himself out more than he already is. His heart can only take so much.
His heart? He can't be older than you.
I know he's 17, and he has a heart condition.
Enough. Saveara, what did Fornius do to the orcs?
He bonded them to the neonine larva, a precursor species of parasite that grants immense magic power, but at the cost of being soul-bound to an endless blood tithe. Through the memories, I could feel the larva shredding my neck and my soul being replaced with an empty void that could never be satisfied. Something has happened to their souls that can't be reversed.
You restored Galliern. Can't you restore the orcs? Or do you want all the thralls?
Dyler held up his hand and stated, No, the worms may have stolen their autonomy, but they used their own autonomy to take this bond in the first place. There is no need to reverse their condition. Taurus has tasked us to end the orcs, and that is what we'll do.
So, you don't mind me taking them as thralls?
You can have those bodies. Think of it as deporting dangers to the general public. The mountain will be nothing more than a grim reminder of the damage done here. The sooner it gets reforged into something good, the better.
You have the authority to do that.
Stone Lord Atlas won't mind a mountain, going towards Derek's kin.
Good. Then I think I have a way of killing all of them effectively in one fell swoop.
Well then, please share with the class.
I can surmise from the memories that the tunnels are poorly ventilated. That gives me an idea. The dead orcs and undead thralls I already have in my subspace can be used to create a powerful Vonner weapon used in the old days called effluvium. Like a witch and her cauldron, I need them to boil and stew in water to create the necrotic miasma. Once we have it, we can use it against the orcs.
I've heard of this stuff. Doesn't this miasma make undead thralls?
I won't lie. Yes, it was used to make undead thralls and banned from regular use, but that's the thing, regular use.
Aren't pocket domains called subspaces because of their limited space? Do you have the capacity for all those undead? Can you control that many undead?
Yes, no, and no. That's why another part of the plan is for you guys to make large boulders blocking each entry and exit point, to not only box them in, but to keep my new thralls localized until I can collect them.
Fine, but orcs are powerful. What if they burst through the rocks?
I think a big enough stone will be unable to be broken even by the orcs. However, only a fool relies on one plan, so if they do get out, that tornado spell will be effective for swallowing any rogue stragglers.
Okay then, but we don't have knowledge of each entrance or exit point.
I'll reshape into a vulture and scout the area.
Going out there by yourself? I'll be in disguise as well.
That would be great. There might be something about the mountain I'm unaware of, so I like the idea.
Fine. How long until you can get the effluvium running?
3 days, she answered.
All right, let's get to work.
Dyler said as his subordinates nodded and shape shifted into vultures in a flash of gray light and left the tavern.
Saveara stood up from the table and said, "Off to the lab."
As she walked through the streets, she came across the ruined alchemy house and met Aldrich at the door. his illusion still holding up after an hour of use.
What's the plan?
I'm about to make some effluvium here. It's going to be a main contributor to our success.
Really? Here? The smell will attract attention.
Aldrich, my illusions are why people can't smell you now. I'll be fine. Now soon you'll have a battalion of 300 thralls in this battle. Be ready.
Aldrich nodded as Saveara went into the old alchemy house.